Yo, what's up my people, Fourth Prince here. I'm bringing you a gameplay and commentary on Halo 4, Haven, doubles with my good friend Modest Major. Or as I call him, Major Daddy now. He's gone above friend status. He's the daddy, he's my daddy. And he came out and helped me get this gameplay. Well, he got the gameplay for me really. It might look like I did loads of amazing stuff in this gameplay, but that's not the case. It was all down to Major's call-outs, Major's knowledge of the map, the way Major can run into someone, shoot him a few times and disappear like some kind of ghost ninja. That's why I've got this gameplay. So maybe if you are watching this gameplay, maybe you should be watching what Major does or what I'm doing with Major than anything else. His call-outs, everything else is just obscene. And I always say it, I love the Major. It's my daddy, man. What are you going to say? I will leave a link in the description to one of my favourite Major videos with one of his awesome commentaries. So go down, check that link. It must be done. But what I want to talk about today is my complete and utter dislike of a company called Google at the moment. Like, I feel that 6-7 years ago, Google, one of them companies, if someone mentioned Google to you, you would go, wow, they're amazing, man. I love the Googleplex and all the work ethic that them guys have and what they're doing for the earth and everything else. We love Google. We love Google. And I kind of feel that 6-7 years ago, that was the attitude of most people. Certainly me. I was a bit of a Google fanboy for quite a while. At this point in time, I'm far from a Google fanboy. At this point in time, since they bought YouTube, man, how can you mess up YouTube? Like, how can you buy something that is that popular, that amazing, that awesome, and just from like the space of a couple of years completely mess it up, make everyone who's on YouTube completely and utterly sick to death of your company, Google. Now, we know that Google have the biggest search engine, which is an awesome search engine. Google Earth, awesome. Google Maps, amazing. Anything else that Google have done is just been a complete and utter waste of space. I know that a lot of people are going to be saying, oh yeah, Google Plus is doing well at the moment. Google Plus isn't doing well at the moment. The only reason Google Plus might look like it's got a lot of people coming on that website at the moment is because a lot of people are having to because of their YouTube channels. Like, I had to go on, I lost my avatar. I signed out, I signed back in, my avatar was disappeared, all this new stuff that had come in, and it was like, if you want to change your avatar, go to Google Plus. So for a few days I was like, nah, I'm not going to Google Plus to change my avatar. I'm on YouTube. I always sorted out my avatar through YouTube for YouTube on YouTube. Now I've got to go to Google Plus. Alright, so anyway, in the end I was getting so sick of not having an avatar. I went over to Google Plus, got in there, and it was just to export a picture in was just ridiculous. I had to resize it, recut it, even though the picture was actually at the perfect size anyway, because it took me weeks and weeks and weeks to get that sorted yonks ago, and I had to sort all that out just to get my avatar back in. I don't want to use Google Plus. Google, don't be going around saying that there's loads of people coming on Google Plus and Google Plus is doing really well, because you forced it down our throats. Anyone who's on YouTube at the moment, I feel I've got this situation where they're having to use Google Plus. They're having to get onto Google or other Google products. We're not here to use Google products. Don't mess with my YouTube, Google, because as much as you might be that other company that everyone used to like and love, don't be messing with our YouTube. One of your mottos at Google at one stage was, don't be evil. Well, at the moment, I think you're being evil with all your people who work at the Googleplex, not doing hardly any work, running around doing yoga, Pilates, walking their dogs, scootering around the building, like, or skateboarding, or playing volleyball at the front, or having little meetings out in the sunshine, talking about how great you all are. I feel that you guys have become so power crazy that it's ridiculous. And the thing is, you are losing a lot of people right now who have that fan aspect or love of your company, Google. A lot of people right now, you mess with our YouTube, boy, there's not many people on the earth that are going to love Google more than they love YouTube. And messing with our YouTube is just ridiculous. And not only that, I get unsubbed to channels, I get my subscription box, like videos come out, I don't even know about it. Like, certain people put videos out and I never know if they don't hit my sub box. That's ridiculous. That's terrible. You're messing with people's livelihoods. You know what I mean? You're messing with people's things that I'm missing videos as well, which is even worse than messing with someone's livelihood. I'm missing people's videos. I sub to this person because I sub to them because I like their content. If they do a video and they upload it to YouTube, I want it in my sub box, and that's all it is. Also, at the moment, I don't know if this has been a long time thing or just started, but you can only get like 2 days worth of stuff in your sub box. When did that happen? I used to be able to go back like ages and ages. to check what videos have been uploaded by other people. And plus, if you use the search bar and put in the actual title of a certain video, word for word, typed perfectly, it still doesn't come up in the search bar. What's that about, Google? Why are you ramming all this stuff down our throats and not actually covering what you should be doing on the YouTube? All you had to do when you bought YouTube is leave it be and say, hey, we just bought the second biggest search engine, the most amazing thing on the internet, which is YouTube. Aren't we clever? High five, everybody. Well done, people. Now we just got to sit back, wait for all them adverts and every other money that we're going to be making off YouTube to roll in. But nah, you want to start making it go, oh, actually we could boost another company off that. Let's make Google Plus amazing. And how can we make it amazing? Because people aren't really interested in Google Plus. Let's ram it down their throats. And if they want to use YouTube, they're going to have to use Google Plus, because they're going to have to. That, my friends, that is just disgusting. And the fact that your motto used to be "Don't be evil," wow, you're really letting a lot of people down at the moment, and people aren't happy with Google, and your tarnished reputation at the moment, it's tarnished. So many people really have got to the stage where they're like, you know, man, we're putting Google up with like the other hated companies. You're just power crazy, ramming stuff down our throat and not actually doing what you should be doing. You should not be able to mess up YouTube and make people get on YouTube and go, what is all this? All the different changes, all the different updates, most of them have been terrible. There's been a few I've gone, I can understand why you've done that. Fair play. Usually I'm Mr. Positive. I'm always the one that's like, oh, don't worry about this, guys, it'll all be fine, it'll be alright. But with this thing, man, Jesus, man, Google, really, you guys need to sort it out. Let me messing with our YouTube, sort it out, put it to the way it was like a year ago, 2 years ago when you bought it, and stop messing with that. Anyway, people, sorry I ranted loads. Much love and peace.